guys. Yeah, obviously a tough loss. First off, I felt like obviously we played a really good team today, and they were just better than us today. And I felt like, I left a couple throws out there that, I could be better on, especially early in the game, really the first half, third quarter. That one to Speedy in the middle of the field, I got to hit that. But yeah, just missed opportunities. Got to take care of the football. Can't have the interception. Can't have the fumble. Obviously, return for a touchdown. That's a huge play in the game. Yeah, just too many mistakes on my end. But again, just really proud of the guys in the locker room for the way they fought all season. We just didn't come out on top this time around, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Probably obviously raw for you, but how do you process the mistakes that you had obviously tonight and last week, and then just the sample size that you've also had all year?
Yeah, I clearly just didn't play good enough the last couple weeks. Just like I said, left too many throws out there that I would usually make, and got to take better care of the football today, especially. Yeah.
Sam, I know it's a combination of things that happened through the game, but what were they doing, especially in the first half to start for you guys?
Yeah, they had a really good plan. They brought some good pressures. Played some good man coverage in those second and longs, even third downs. But again, I feel like I can be a lot better in terms of just moving on with my progressions, not trying to force anything, and but yeah, again, I give them a lot of credit for the way they came out, they played, and the plan that they had.
Sam, I asked Kevin the same thing, but how much, you've talked all year about feet, eyes, rhythm, timing. How much does the pressure, specifically interior pressure, affect what you want to do from a feet, eyes, rhythm, timing perspective?
Yeah, it doesn't change anything. For me, I'm always going to continue to go through my progressions. If I feel people in my face or people, coming off the edge, it's up to me to be able to move and still find a window to throw it. I'm 100% responsible for the football and what happens to it. And for me, it's up to me to be able to feel that and either step up, move, go run for a first down, or just simply throw it away. I felt like, there were a lot of sacks today that I was responsible for, where I was just holding on to the football and taking sacks where I could have either dirted it at someone's feet or just simply thrown it over someone's head.
Why didn't you?
Just in the moment decision, trying to get away and wasn't able to get the ball out.
And just how do you reflect on this season as a whole? I know it's very fresh, but just everything you've done.
Obviously it was, at the end of the day, all that matters is when you have a good season, what do you do in the playoffs? And we didn't get it done today, and that's all that matters.
Is that what you'll take away from it? Nothing about during the...
I'll have a lot of time after this to be able to think about, what the season entailed. But to be honest, I'm, just thinking about today and what I could have done better.
Sam, on the back, that looks like you guys were able to pick up some of the pressure on the front side. Did you feel Witherspoon coming around the backside at all, or what was your vantage point?
Yeah, they brought a good pressure, like I said. Kind of like I said about just bringing different pressures. Obviously bringing the corner cat there with Witherspoon. Yeah, and he did a really good job of timing it up and getting to me.
Sam, how much do you think these past 2 weeks will impact your future? How well you played before that?
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. That's in the past. Right now I'm thinking about, like I said, what I could have done better today, and just really spending time with the guys in the locker room. That's really all I'm focused on right now, is just, because at the end of the day in the NFL, you only get one season with one team, with everyone together. And today wasn't our day. And it's as simple as that. And for me, I'm just going to be focused on spending as much time as I can with those guys in the locker room. And then I'll think about, whatever the future holds after that.
Does Does it hurt worse just knowing the type of group you guys have in there?
Yeah, absolutely. We knew right from the jump what kind of group we had, and obviously it sucks to be able to come up short.